Back in 2018, the Meg became a major summer hit, and its success quickly led to a sequel, The Trench. Right after that sequel premiered, director Ben Wheatley made it clear he was hoping the second film would strike a chord with audiences and set the stage for a full trilogy. He even mentioned that draft script for the third installment were already in place, and that there were big plans to turn this underwater world of giant monsters into a full-on franchise. Think spin-offs, standalone adventures, and possibly even prequels. Wheatley believes there's still a lot of strange and fascinating stuff lurking in the deep that hasn't been touched yet, and he sees that as fertile ground for more stories. There's no official word on when production on the third movie will kick off, but it's obvious he's aiming high for how this trilogy ends. During the filming of The Trench, he even sat down with Jason Statham, the face of the franchise, to talk through what's next. Statham reportedly got an early look at the script drafts for the third film and was fully on board with the direction the writers were heading. The idea is that this next chapter will serve as the big finale for Statham's run in the series. With Wheatley's ambitious vision and Statham's involvement, it sounds like fans can expect a wild and satisfying conclusion that digs even deeper into the monstrous mysteries lurking beneath the surface. And even though the cameras aren't rolling just yet, having the scripts ready shows that everyone involved is serious about bringing this trilogy to a proper and potentially expansive close. Looking ahead at the future of the MEG franchise, it's clear that Ben Wheatley and his creative team are gearing up to dive even deeper into the untapped potential of this underwater world. With so much to explore beneath the surface, the next chapters could bring some seriously wild plot lines and introduce even more jaw-dropping creatures. We might finally get answers about where these giant monsters came from, and the mythology surrounding them could grow into something much bigger and more complex. There's also room for spin-offs to shine, each with its own set of characters and stories that add new layers to the main saga. Prequels could take fans all the way back to the beginning, maybe even to the moment the first Megalodon appeared. These directions would not only expand the world, but keep things fresh and exciting for longtime fans and new audiences alike. When it comes to MEG 3, there's a strong chance the story will draw from the third book in Steve Alten's series, Primal Waters. This chapter catches up with Jonas Taylor, the franchise's main character, years after his first terrifying encounters with a prehistoric megalodon. He's older now, dealing with the weight of the past, struggling with his purpose, and facing financial trouble. The ocean and its monsters were supposed to be behind him, but of course, that's not how it goes. Jonas gets approached by a flashy reality TV producer with an irresistible offer: join a series about deadly ocean predators. It's not exactly how he imagined his life going, but the paycheck could secure his family's future, so he signs on. Naturally, things spiral out of control once the crew heads into deep water. What they find is that the megalodon is still out there, and it's more dangerous than ever. The story blends explosive action with emotional depth. Jonas is no longer the young, brash adventurer. He's a seasoned survivor wrestling with aging, regret, and fear that never really left him. Alten doesn't hold back on the marine biology details either, making the ocean feel alive and unpredictable. Primal Waters delivers that high-stakes thrill ride fans love, while also digging deeper into Jonas' psyche. But it's not just about the MEG this time. Primal Waters ups the ante with the introduction of another prehistoric nightmare, the Liopluridon. This massive marine reptile was once a rival of the MEG in ancient oceans, and in the book, it's just as fast, aggressive, and deadly. Bringing the Liopluridon into the film would be a game-changer. It adds a whole new layer of chaos and danger, turning the ocean into an all-out war zone with multiple apex predators battling it out. The characters won't just be running from one monster. They'll be stuck between two. If the movie adaptation stays true to the book, fans are in for a darker, more intense, and far more epic ride. The potential to expand the MEG universe with new creatures and deeper emotional stakes is huge. Including the Liopluridon wouldn't just raise the threat level. It would make MEG 3 feel like the biggest, boldest chapter yet. With Ben Wheatley's ambitious vision and Jason Statham fully on board, There are plenty of exciting directions the third MEG film could take. And then there's the big one, the monsters leaving the ocean. If the story heads in this direction, we could see these ancient predators threatening the surface world in a whole new way. Imagine a megalodon beach assault, or prehistoric beasts pushing into coastal cities. That kind of twist would dramatically raise the tension and shift the tone towards something closer to apocalyptic action. With all these possibilities in play, MEG 3 has the potential to deliver something far more ambitious than just another creature feature. It could evolve into a smart, high-octane adventure that explores our fears of the unknown, the limits of science, and the fragile balance between humanity and nature.